Hey guys, Mix here, back with more Bastion, and
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
let's do the fire bellows. Things too cumbersome to smash at the scrapyard could always be burned here.
Grady Incinerator's where we sent off all our trash to be burned, or be eaten by the wilds. Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Caelandia. In all seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers. Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint. Wasn't any other way to teach those peckers some respect.
Oh snap, first place!
Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our own trash?
Oh, he moved. The hammer is done, right? So let's try the hammer. Proving ground.
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake. Worked too slow and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
Oh wow, I'm doing terrible. I still did horrible. I'm just not very good with the hammer. It's okay. I'll get it one day. And the shield one too. Urzenda Gate. Zolf's agents must also want the final shard, knowing it is the key to undoing the harm they caused.
Urzenda Gate used to lead down to the terminals. Now it leads up to the stars. One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand.
Day one.
Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Uras stand as living proof of that. At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Oh, I fell. Wish I could read what the sign said.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people. It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone. This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
He's not even touching the pecker. Nope. Would be a health potion here. Yeah, tonic.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Sorry, I'm being a little quiet right now. This game is about the story more than anything, so just gonna let Rux do his thing.
He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger. But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Oh, nice. Oh, you little prick.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front.
I hate these tails.
Feels like I told this part 1,000 times. First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing.
See ya.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already. Ain't always much to say. There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Zia detected. The Ura launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here.
Zoltan's Hollow is the Ura's border blockade. At least it used to be. Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. The Ura found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Zoltan's Hollow. Kid has to put a damper on their plans. They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even.
Not good at Calamity Cannon. In case you're wondering.
Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground. It's not the time to get reckless. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Cool. Oops.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
I just like collided into it.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town.
Oh, fuck me.
The Ura ain't pulling their punches.
That's me being silly right there.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets.
Oh, I hate this thing. Yeah, not succeeding yet. Ow. Where are you aiming?
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
What the hell are you aiming at?
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening. Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid.
Ow. Obviously I was way too close to those.
They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it. Did the Ura really think we just turn around and walk away? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
What the?
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Ah, why do I keep falling?
As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns. There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
See ya.
Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
See ya.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
Pardon me, miss. Does this belong to you?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Aww.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember? Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
This was one of like the most annoying ones. I've never been able to finish this one. City Scientific Guild used this place to experiment with classified inventions.
Manser Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place, overlooking the Tazzle terminals themselves. The Ura probably didn't know they were being watched from Manser Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about. Only trouble was, something about the place drove the windbags crazy. Every thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point her in the right direction.
Come on. That's where I get fucked up. Fuck it.
Whatever gets in her way is in a world of hurt, but she ain't the fastest thing.
What the hell?
Best stand well clear of that impact.
Fuck, I'm gonna destroy all of my fucking conductors again. How did I get nothing?
Not a good idea to drop that thing.
Fuck.
When the windbags caused enough trouble, the Mansers conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
Fuck windbags. They're all the way
You
out.
could cause a lot of collateral damage with her if you ain't careful. crowded it gets, the more trouble you can cause with a single shot.
Including to yourself. Okay, what the hell?
She's designed to be fine-tuned. Just need the proper parts.
God damn it, fuckers. Why do I keep missing? See? It just like flies right past them as soon as they get to us. Fucking dumb. Arrgh! This is why I hate this one. But I want to get this one done. I haven't even finished it once. Like, I keep on failing it. Just like straight up failing. Seriously? Really? Really? Fuck you guys.
Not
Finally.
much left of the observatory when the smoke clears.
God, at least I got it once. Ah!
If the power of the calamity is safe in anybody's hands, it's safe in his. Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those. Looks like our little science project is all set.
Woo! Got them all. Okay, let's try it one more time. Now that I've upgraded it. Maybe it'll be easier now. Who knows? I'll probably still suck really bad. Woodfall. Oh, this is so much easier. It's so nice when it turns out. Yes!
Well, that experiment was a rousing success.
Oh man, actually did really, really good. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, what did I press that for? Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't leave now. Well, I can technically leave, but... It does so much damage now, too. out of here. Ow. Where are you aiming? Hooray. Okay.
If only the Mansers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy. And that's everything. Mother knows he's paid his dues in that forge.
Ooh.
If there's anything that blade can't split open, a cannon ought to do it.
Oh. Someone lost them. Should just buy all these. And all these. Okay, are you ready? The Tazzle terminals. Zolf detected. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl.
The Tazzle terminals. All that's left of the Ura civilization. And the last stop on his little journey.
Once you enter this area, there is no turning back. Are you ready? Yep. Zia fled the Bastion when the Ura attacked to learn the truth of what happened to her people.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be alright.
Picker babies.
Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
God damn it. Ooh, it disappeared.
The calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all.
He gets little goggles when he uses the cannon.
You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting. You know what's funny? Well,
What?
all of us are waiting for a kid. Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right? But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. This disease the Earth planet here will go away.
Fuck.
What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
There's a lot of health around. nerve-wracking.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Everyone will be all right. Problem is, we'll all be gone. Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story. Good times, right? You follow me?
Gets hopscotch, still manages to fall.
You'll be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
What? Oh, there's a hole there. Oh, fuck.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them.
Oh, fuck.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever hurt. Everything you've ever done. You could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Well, I guess there's nothing more to say.
Uh-oh.
Who am I kidding? Look. There's something else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place.
Oh.
That's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Come on, kid. Come on, self. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, this is retarded. I'm being like super stupid right now. Holy shit! There we go. There we go. I was doing so well too.
The answer is... I don't know. You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Rux, come on.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out, and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here. Heavy, ain't it? Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
Ouch.
You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? Zolf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia. He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency, though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid. For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. Simple matter of pride, either.
Come on, Pip.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Oh, this part made me sad. You know what?
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
He's such a good person.
Although, after talking it over like this, guess I'm beginning to have my doubts.
This whole song is awesome too.
I set my sail, fly, the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
I'm welcome home, sweet home.
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
You made it. So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Good to see you. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zulf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it. Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Use only as directed. Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution: this process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as directed. Evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. This process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. I've seen both endings, and I don't know, it tears me up to try and do the thing that I think would be the saddest. And so I'm just gonna go with the same thing that I did last time.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself, but instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on their doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Well guys, thank you so much for joining me on this second adventure. Well, second for me, maybe first for you, who knows, through Bastion. Look at his face. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, there's a reason why this is one of my favorite games right now. And like I said, thank you so much for watching and joining me. And I hope you guys enjoyed, probably do a little bit more Bastion stuff. Like the bonus modes. Oh, the scores! The bonus modes and things like that, and yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna let you guys watch the credits because there's lots of cute things and the music's great. Anyways. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna stop it here now. Before anything else though, I just want to say once again thank you to you guys, and also big thank you to Supergiant Games and Warner Brothers for this game, and then also I'm really excited for Transistor. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's Supergiant Games' new project, which is kind of going to be, a lot of people have been saying it's like the cyberpunk version of Bastion. But yeah, that's not for another year at least until we see it. Anyways, thanks guys, and see you next time.